Here, you want me to be a robot?
Sure.
We'll beat up Leeland. There's Leeland before the accident and Leeland after the accident.
He was just a regular kid who loved sports, he loved playing with his friends. We really didn't know if he was gonna make it.
There's a lot of light in that boy, and he's had that light and he didn't ever lose it. It looks a little different after his injury.
He was just such a charismatic boy, personality-wise.
2 years ago, Leeland Corman was a happy, athletic, active third grader at Magnolia Elementary. He was a hockey player, a football player, a typical 8-year-old kid. He had the kind of energy that lit up a room.
So it was our oldest son's birthday, Dylan.
He wanted to go jump on the trampoline with his sister.
And Maggie and I kind of looked at each other and we were like, fine. Leland and Lily came running to the back door. We hit heads. Neither Lily nor Leland had any mark of impact at all. We got the kids to bed and I heard really loud snoring.
He had texted me saying, whoever is making that noise, you better go check on them. And I found him flailing his arm and I pulled him over towards me and he had thrown up and was not conscious.
I was kind of prepared for him to stop breathing at any moment. I told Maggie to call 911. They literally told us we don't know if he'll live.
He's going to the hospital.
It's like time just slows down. I mean, we didn't sleep at all for days. For all intents and purposes, without the machines, he was dead. And we watched the monitor, the brain waves go and just stop. And it's like there's zero brain activity now. Like, I mean, you're watching that as a protector and stuff. That's just like, man, he just, I don't know.
Leeland suffered from a brain bleed and a large blood clot. His doctors removed part of his skull and placed him into a medically induced coma. He spent months in the hospital recovering, communicating at first with only a blink.
I think the moment for me that I knew if things were gonna be really, really bad or manageable and okay was removal of the breathing tube. I don't know, something in me just said, if he doesn't breathe on his own, once they take this out, like, he's not coming back to us. And they pulled it out and he breathed and I was like, oh my gosh, like, okay, all right, like that is the biggest step. Like that's everything right there.
Boy, you got your eyes right, didn't you?
Yeah, you're doing so good, bud.
Initially, all his communication initially started with blinks. I remember when Maggie was like, Leland, I love you, and he went, and I was like, oh, you just said I love you back. Like, you're there, dude. Like, you're in there. Yeah, and then I remember his first thumbs up.
Back home in Carlsbad, Leland's classmates at Magnolia Elementary rallied for their friend, learning a lesson beyond books. And because of their support, Leland came back stronger than he left.
And I just wanted to give him all the support we could.
The thing that never changed about Leland was his personality. He has so much confidence and he's just a really cool kid. He always has me laughing about his Napoleon Dynamite jokes.
Can you, fat lord?
Yeah, he's a true joy and he's an inspiring kid.
Leland brings out the best in the people around him and finds the bright side in every situation, including his own.
I could have died twice. And that I lived somehow.
For a lot of kids, it would be about what you can't do. But for Leland, it's about what he can.
I can't use this hand, but I could give like high fives and stuff.
And
Speaking of, I actually have a guitar.
yeah? There's a lot of things he can't play like he used
It's
to.
gonna be hard to do
That's
with
okay.
one hand, but I could try.
but he plays in every way he can.
That's awesome, dude. That's so cool.
Most kids couldn't come back from what Leeland's faced.
Let's go, Leeland!
But Leeland is not most kids.
Instead of saying like, oh yeah, why me? Like, why did this happen to me? My life is horrific. Well, instead, you could say, why not me?